My name is Sam, and I'm the artist and co-creator of Nova Gert, the game of art and poor life choices, which me and my fiance launched on Kickstarter last September. But I'm not here to talk about Nova Gert right now. I'm just here to make a video. I am sort of a Jill of all traits. As you can probably see from the game, I have an art degree, and I actually make cakes. I decorate cakes during the day, and I do a lot of crafting hobbies, besides my game and nerd hobbies, which I'm not trying to brag that I'm great at everything. I'm just actually just trying to give out kind of foundation for the next videos. As I said, my fiance and I got engaged last summer, and we are getting married this summer. And I have been doing a lot of crafting, and a lot of projects that people have been telling me that I'm insane for. So this is more of a video to kind of prove them wrong. And also kind of just document how things went, because these are kind of videos that are important in the future. And I'm not saying, oh, I'm a girly girl, let's talk about weddings. I'm just kind of just documenting my wedding process. I am doing a DIY wedding as a creator slash artist. I thought it would be fun, and it's definitely as a cost saver. So the next few videos will just kind of like go through what I have done or chosen as alternatives in my DIY process. And when I say DIY, I mean I'm doing a lot of stuff. I'm making my dress, I'm making my corsages, I'm making boutonnieres, wedding favors, the cake. My fiance is handling the invitations, and so we are doing a lot. And running a Kickstarter and trying to build a wedding is actually very difficult, doing both at once. Yeah, thankfully we actually have our game in production. It went in production the end of last year, so end of December. It finally, all the files went through, it's in their hands, and we now have enough time to actually focus on the wedding. And that's opened a lot, so I've been just cranking through. And I started the dress, it was about, I think, December 31st, I started the dress and gathering materials for like the boutonnieres and the wedding favors. And I've gotten pretty far in the past month, so that's actually the next video. I'll probably just update you on that. For the wedding itself, I have chose a more found objects style. I guess some could call it like Penny Dreadful or Victorian style. One of our favorite PS4 games is Bloodborne, which I know sounds really bad when you're talking about a wedding and you're like, Bloodborne wedding. It's kind of like Yarnum before the plague hits. So it doesn't say blood, it represents life. We like some of the elements of the game, so we are like kind of instituting some bells. And because the bells are the same point, that's how you like summon a friend in the game. So you'll probably see a few bells in the ending of, like, in small parts of the wedding. I'm adding a lot of details. I want to make it very personal. We actually met over playing tabletop games. So, like, everything, the party favors and the boutonnieres have little meeples in them. And there's just like a few, like, just kind of throwbacks to when we were dating kind of thing. Like, the shoes I'm wearing are the actually, I bought those shoes for our first date. So I'm making it very, very personal. So I know people are like, oh, that saves money, she's being cheap. But I'm actually just like, we're kind of sentimental when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I just want to make sure that people have a good time and people get to know us. Especially know the culture, because our families aren't like huge nerd families. So we kind of stand out a tiny bit, being video game and tabletop players. But for us, games bring people together, and we want to show that to them, show them our lifestyle as much as they may not understand or know it. Maybe they'll understand a little more. So with the found objects and with that kind of theme, it also is saving us a lot of time. For example, the boutonnieres and corsages are something that you normally do the day before or day of, because you're using fresh flowers, and being someone who's doing DIY everything, that can leave a lot of stress last minute. So being able to do everything in advance is actually very helpful, and it actually, like, it leaves your guests or your party members with souvenirs, I think, which also is very important when you're kind of doing that personal, sentimental feel to your wedding. So I am using Eco Flowers. In case people are curious, I'm doing Eco Flowers, which is from ecoflower.com. They're wooden flowers, which actually are very elegant, and a lot of people say the synthetics look cheap and phony, and I have found that they are really beautiful, and they don't look as cheap as people think. They're very classy. But besides Eco Flowers, I'm using feathers as the quote-unquote greenery, and for the bouquets, I'm making a lot of the flowers out of fabrics. The bouquets handles themselves are fabrics from my dress, and the others are the flowers from the lace, and I feel like it just gives that very sophisticated feel, kind of like what Penny Dreadful would give. It doesn't look cheesy at all. But yeah, I will probably update you in the next few videos of what those kind of things look like, in case that's a good alternative. And I know that a lot of people aren't, like, I'm not saying that everyone can do this, because I know some people are limited to what they can do skill-wise, and I'm not saying, oh, you suck. I'm saying I'm just a nerd, so this is just what I found as a good alternative. But if you do like crafting or do have friends that are crafty, this is a good alternative. I would definitely do it again. I actually think it looks quite pretty. So if you like it, you can either message me for like further notes. You can also find me on Instagram as Draco Kiro. And thank you for watching. I'll keep you updated in future videos of what I'm working on. Bye!